Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Now, I have one question to ask as we begin things today, and it is very, very simple. Well, firstly, let's hope that our streaming software actually pulls the chats together here so that if anyone replies, we get an answer. But the very simple question I have as we get into some FC is this. Can you hear this? Does it come through on the mic whenever I'm speaking? Can you hear the aircon unit thing or not? If the answer's no, that's huge because we can have it on throughout this stream and I will be a lot more comfortable. If you can hear it, it's a bit frustrating. Let me get this window over here. You say touch some grass. I should do, shouldn't I? To be fair, it's the first stream I've done in a week. And we've literally just started. But you are right. I love the internet. Glory. Streppy, I don't know what the promo. How's the champs getting on? I played champs, I got 12 wins. 2 of my 3 losses were DCs. Fantastic. But people on TikTok that are talking, please let me know if you can hear the aircon. Rio on Twitch says no, you can't hear it. That is huge. Right. Controller, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Glory Hunters promo, which is in some way based on the World Cup. I don't really know. You can't hear it there either. Fantastic. That means, oh, can you see the hair blowing? We have some lovely, nice, let's tilt it. Oh. We have some lovely, nice, cold air blowing in our face throughout stream. Fantastic. It's what you love to see / hear. Only level 10. Yeah, I barely touch this game right now, if I'm honest with you. So, yeah. Can you see the Silco Thomas card? Yes. Is that what I'm even using in my... What is my main team right now? Let's see. Did I actually put Jamie back in rather than Silco? Oh no, it was Messi. It has been Messi. And then, was I not using Kachawi over Jolinton? I feel like that was our actual team. And I must have jiggled it around a little bit. I don't know. Something like that. Right, let's get the picture updated because, as I say, that's wrong. Because who's that? That's Di Maria at cam. I'll show you the Silco Thomas anyway. But let me update the screenshot. You see on my TikTok that Kai putting weird comments. Who is he? I have no idea what you're referring to. So I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Right, that's updated. Lovely. Let me just check. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Do you feel ratty using that Pina? No, because I don't play in a ratty way, so it doesn't really matter if I've got the Rat Queen herself. Yeah. Yeah, we've had some very, very good pack luck. It has to be said. I mean, Beckenbauer is unbelievable. This Kunde is unbelievable. We also have an absolutely massive card that is not in that team, which is Wirtz. But the problem is I've got too many cams and strikers. So, I mean, do I try him out instead of Vicky? She's so good, though. Or do we try her up front? And we drop Messi to the bench because he doesn't have double 5-star. He's obviously unbelievable, but he doesn't have the 5-star skills. Maybe we do that. And we try that out. Something along those lines. We're not gonna bring these guys on over you. And Rafael got put into an Evo recently. He can now play left back or centre mid, obviously. So that could be a fun one to try and whack out in a video of some kind. I don't want to change formation. Oh yeah, we've got the new Casillas as well. I should put him in as well. I don't use custom tactics. I think they ruin the game, so I don't use them. How am I? I'm very good, thank you. We tried reaching out. Would love to work with you. In what way? Talking about Leicester. Yeah, I have no idea what you're referring to, dude. Vicky at centre mid. Vicky at centre mid. Can she play there? Wait. What? Oh. I feel like she's wasted at centre mid. New season pass Evo goes 94 total. New season pass Evo. Oh, I've not leveled up in the season pass at all. How am I? I'm doing very well, thank you. Jay, hello. Got a special delivery from PGA today. Your Ryder Cup passes for whatever that is. I'm assuming that's just the name of the place. I have no idea. Yeah, that's insane. I did look at, like, Ryder Cup. Is it the Ryder Cup that I'm on about? Where if you have the money, like, you can reasonably get tickets to that one. Is that what I'm thinking? Or maybe I was looking at the US Open. I can't remember. I think it was like 400 quid for the Sunday, something like that. Which, it's a lot of money, but it's not like the World Cup prices. You'd pay that for, like, you would have to pay that price for, like, Curacao versus Cape Verde in this World Cup with their prices. Ugh. Need to strengthen this wrist again. Did I do 2K token Evo? No, otherwise they'd be in my team. Kai was rage baiting you. So basically, you are Kai on another account trying to bring up yourself. Is what you've kind of revealed there. That's kind of sad. I won't lie. But hey ho. Took the pick over Sophia Wilson last night and got Bellingham Road. What? Great to the game card or whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. I'm so not clued up with anything that's going on this game right now because the World Cup is just so far clear of this that I'm not paying any attention. So, I don't even know what people are referring to. You don't even go to Leicester games? I mean, if you're just going to come in here and lie about me, then you're a weirdo. Again, especially as it looks like you're probably just someone that got banned on another account. That is odd. Here's your Silco Thomas. Double 5-star. Can play left mid, right mid, left wing striker Cam. Pretty good stats and really nice playstyles. You can get an 88 Dino today from Objectives. That's pretty good. How have I been? Really, really good. I'm doing very well. The World Cup has been amazing. It has been helped even more so by the football, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube doing okay. So it's not bad. I've been doing very, very well. Going to Notts County next season. I would like to. It's whether I can get a ticket. It's first away game of the season, and it's like almost local game, right? Or one of. Mansfield's pretty close as well, right? I think. So I would like to. The weather is awful, which is why we've got this on the go, the entire stream. Which, fortunately, you can't hear it, so it's... Oh. Kachawi's a lot of fun. I like her card. Hope you're okay. A random question. Your PS5 keeps turning off in the heat. Any tips on what to do? Honestly, no. Other than keeping the room that it's in cooler, I don't really know what else you can do, I'm afraid. That is a bit of a problem. Obviously make sure it's all clean and everything like that, and just in case the ventilation is covered in any way, obviously fix that. Your control. Outside of that, it might just be overheating, which is understandable in this weather. Fortunately, today is... Where's my phone? Today looks like it's pretty much the last day of the heat wave. It's currently 33 here right now. Tomorrow, max of 28. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Although I went for a walk earlier, and it actually wasn't that bad. I think it's not that bad outside. It's obviously hot, but it's not as bad. Indoors, though, it's awful. It's not that hot in the UK. It most certainly is. We have actually just broken records in this country for it being the hottest day in June in history, and that has happened back to back to back days. So... It is. You took off the plates and blow dried it out? Fair enough. Seen there's more players playing FIFA now than the start of the year? Yes, with a huge chunk of those coming from the Americas. I think it also helps when it gets put on Game Pass and stuff like that, but I guess the World Cup has got people interested in the game, which is cool, I guess. You meant the World Cup promo, you forgot the name of it. Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. Again, Sebastian or whatever, comparing one temperature in one country to another it's not as simple as that. This conversation has been had thousands of times. It's boring to have it again. If you care enough about understanding why people from this country say that our heat is different, you can look it up. I'm not going to bother to continue having those debates. We've just had it too many times. You were looking to maybe go to the World Cup final. Main one on the bucket list. Haven't checked off. Ludicrously priced this year. Looking about $8,000 for a crap seat. Yeah. Isn't it mental? Your decision was made simple. Your mate Stag Do couldn't have justified the price anyway. 2030. Hopefully we get it crossed off. Take me with you. Thank you. Yeah, that would be insane. Last few nights, woken up every hour. It's grim. Fit in the house, can't deal with the last 2 days again. Luckily over here, cooler. 26 in Cardiff. Yeah? I actually thought that AC... I don't know if the cost of AC has dropped massively in, the last decade. But I swear when I was younger, I used to think it would cost, $10,000 to get AC installed. Maybe it did. But nowadays, you could get it done in potentially, 2 rooms for, $1,500. Depending on the size of your house, there's a world you could have it set up with, doors open and stuff where your whole house could be cooled for, $2K. But then you've also got the benefit of most modern AC units also heating as well, and a lot of them can heat more efficiently than normal boilers. So therefore, it would replace that side of things as well. So as each year, this kind of monster heat wave and weather gets worse every single year, it feels like a bit of a no-brainer that when me and the girlfriend get our place, which it looks like we are going to have our deposit sorted, hopefully by September. So by the end of the year, we'll be in the process of either moving or waiting for the right thing to pop up. But we're pretty set on getting AC installed wherever we go. David, thank you very, very much for the re-membership on YouTube and the resub on Twitch. 69 months way on Twitch and 91 on 100 is on YouTube is mental. Thank you very, very much, obviously, for the insanely consistent generosity, support, and love. It all makes a big, big difference, as you well know. And yeah, it's absolutely incredible. So thank you very much. David, you're a hero. You see me on Zach's videos. I would love to be a part of more of Zach's videos. So whenever he puts out like the things of, I'm looking for people, I will insta message nowadays, because I've been to 2 shoots and they've both been really, really fun. So I'd love to do more. Your dad's friend paid 1,600 for 2 rooms, but your parents are looking at it. Hopefully, it might be in the near future. As in, oh, for AC. Never drank this many bottles of water in your life. Hey, it's crazy, isn't it? The Foot Champs rewards, I've not loved them, if I'm honest with you. Like, if you have been watching my pack roulettes with Curbs, you will see the main pack that I'm opening up each week from Champs Rewards. And it did pay off with the Florian Wirtz, but the other 2 have been pretty bad. So, yeah. Yeah. Jay, yeah, I've seen similar. Beza, hello, how are you doing? Thank you very much for your resub on Twitch as well. Nearly 2 years is insane, and it is massively, massively appreciated. So thank you very much. Chase, thank you for following on TikTok. Is Beckenbauer good? Beckenbauer is the best defensive mid that I've used on this game. Comfortably. I think if you use him at centre-back, you are wasting him. As a DM, he is everywhere. He's like prime Kante in terms of getting the ball back and then just being able to move it forward with his passing and his dribbling. He's insane. Speaking of videos that I've done with people recently, I'm going to record with Tom later today. And that should be pretty good. Obviously, on the new players that come out, we'll see what we can get. And we will do a video on one of them in some form. Just seeing if they have... they do have a bigger upgrade. 587. Just feel like something to open up. At 6. We could do this 3 times, maybe. I haven't... Yeah, the objectives are passing me by massively. Is there actually any truth on the Fatawu to West Ham transfer? X on Twitter has talked about it. And if he's talking about something, that normally means that there are legs to it. It does look like if it were to happen, it would be in the range of 15 mil. Which, considering the situation we're in, I don't think you could really turn your nose up at that, to be honest. If you are a West Ham fan, then my simple review on the kind of player that you would be getting, if you do end up getting Fatawu, is one that can have moments of brilliance surrounded by many moments of frustration. Wow. Oh, okay. Are all these cards 3 playstyle plus in July? The new ones don't have any playstyle pluses. And you can put them into... I forget what it's called. The, like, upgrade thing where you can choose their playstyles. In Bakery, it says that, but limit is 3 playstyle plus. Oh. I don't know how it works. If I'm honest with you, I have not used the new Bakery or Lab or whatever you want to call it since it came out. I have absolutely no knowledge about it. I have pretty much been hopping on the game to do my videos, and that's about it. What are my thoughts on Lacroix to Chelsea for 47 mil? They need reinforcements in that position. So it makes sense that they would be looking at that. Is he the guy to level them up, though? He's not been bad at all for Palace. He's really not been bad, but is he the level of player that I would expect Chelsea to go and get? Under Xabi Alonso? I don't know. Taylor, thank you very much for the TikTok gifts. I appreciate you. It'll fit right in then. Yeah. This World Cup has done horrendous things for Slop's CV. Every player looks like they could be in a World 11. Yeah, I mean, I would say... I'd say the only one that you can't really apply that to is Gakpo. Purely because for the Netherlands, for whatever reason, Gakpo always seems to turn up. But yes, you are right. Basically everybody is looking good. And I still can't understand their logic for keeping him for so long if they were then going to get rid. It's bizarre. Beza, thank you very much for continuing the YouTube membership as well. You are a legend. Thank you for your generosity and support. 30 minutes left to complete Gakpo Path to Glory. I just don't really have any interest in doing SBCs, to be honest. It's effort. Seen GTA 6 already broke 4 billion in sales. Divided by, let's say... I don't think that there is a world where 40 million people have already bought GTA 6 Ultimate Edition on PlayStation. GTA 5 sold 225 million copies in 13 years. I don't think there's a world where they're at 20% of that in one day on one platform. With specifically every single person getting the Ultimate Edition. I mean, I do think that the majority of people... I think the Ultimate Edition is priced exactly where it is because it's not that crazy of an Ultimate Edition. It will get you some extra things, but it won't be a big difference maker to the game at all. So in my eyes, the way that I'm looking at it is the Ultimate Edition is basically the game, rather than being a special edition. I'm amazed that it came out at the price that it did. Absolutely amazed. Who have you been impressed with at the World Cup? A team and a player with you you've been impressed with the Mecha, and the team you like watching, either Brazil or USA? USA have probably been the most impressive. In terms of, like, most unexpected, yeah, I'd probably go USA. An individual player? Nemec's not a bad shout. Trying to think who else. I mean, you could just go for, like, any of the players that have had good games for the lesser nations that weren't expected to, like Vicinia and stuff like that. Or you go someone like slightly more known, like an Ayari, someone like that. Ueda. Decent tournaments so far. Dylan, I know. Certain things are locked to the Ultimate Edition. Yes, they are, but I feel like a lot of people are very much... How do I word this? I think people are misunderstanding what the things are that are locked behind the Ultimate Edition. So some people are reading, when you go on the GTA Ultimate Edition page and it tells you all the stuff that you're getting, for example, a styling shop, a car bodywork shop. I feel like a lot of people have got the impression that that kind of feature in the game is locked behind the Ultimate Edition. When in reality, there will probably be like 20 different styling shops, and that one shop will be exclusive to the Ultimate Edition. There'll be 10 different car body workshops and stuff like that, and that one that may have a few specific different modifications will be locked behind the Ultimate Edition. Not an entire feature. That's how I would talk about it. How come you've chosen that Digne card over his higher rated one? I play the game to do videos, and that's about it. I didn't even know that Digne had a higher rated card. What is it? Oh. I mean, I have no idea how much this one costs, but the very simple answer to your question will be, I packed that one. I didn't pack this one. I'm not going to go out and spend money on Digne. There's no way FIFA is still active. The crazy thing is, this is actually the most players that this game has had all year right now. The World Cup has made a big difference, it turns out. Thoughts on the new promo at 6? If I'm honest, I don't really care. It's hard to get excited about any promo when you know that any card that you pack or use is still going to feel like they're running in treacle the majority of games that you play. So, how's it going, Callum? Good, thank you very, very much. Free Neymar and Ronaldinho. Yeah, someone else said you can get a free 88 Dino. Don't know about Neymar, though. Callum, I'm doing good. I hope you are as well. Same with Roman. How are you, sir? According to GTA, they've sold 50 mil copies. But you think that's on both platforms and both editions? Oh. As in, they... Why would they say what sales they've got in the first 24 hours? That feels a bit weird. But maybe they did. Maybe because it was record-breaking or something. Let's have a look. Rockstar. Rockstar Games. They haven't tweeted anything. So I don't know where that information is coming from. But hey-ho! Why do I use Nesta? Why not? It is the, sadly, brutal answer is why not? I want to. He's good. I've evoed him to make him a little bit better. It doesn't really matter who you use on this game. They all feel crap anyway, because the gameplay sucks. So, yeah. Yeah, I think the Ultimate Edition has been priced so well compared to the normal edition that the vast majority of people will just get that. You're getting a game that, like, people are potentially going to play the game for a decade. That 20 quid extra. Yeah. It's sad the game has no disc, but it will do. I think, again, people are... Game already looks downgraded from the trailers. Don't know how you'd know that, considering they haven't shown gameplay yet. And also, I don't know why you would expect literally any game in the world for a trailer to look exactly the same as gameplay, even if that is the case when it does come out. They showed screenshots and it looks like GTA 5. You're mental. I'm not even going to bother responding to anything else you say. If you genuinely believe that's the case, you don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. The game will have a disc, but it will come out in December. So there are two reasons why GTA will not have a disc on day one. Right? Number one, it is a lot easier to have your game ready on day one when it is digital only than it is disc-wise. Otherwise, they have to launch a version on the disc, which then has to get printed and everything before the game is fully ready, and then you'll have a day one update to get it up to speed with everything. So that's sorted. But two, this is the most anticipated piece of not just gaming, like, but in general, media. For what? The last decade? Has there been anything else that's come close to the hype and excitement of this game? Whether it's books, movies, music, does anything compete with this? Off the top of my head, no. In England, maybe the Oasis reunion, but worldwide, I don't know if there is anything. And so for this game to get leaked, which it inevitably would if they were releasing discs for day one, would be an absolute just nightmare. So people would be paying thousands and thousands and thousands for an early copy from the guys who run a small shop that get 100 copies off of Rockstar. They get them a week before the game comes out. They don't care if they sell one of them for 10 grand to a guy down the street who just be quiet about it. They'll take that money. So you avoid that by not having the disc day one, and they'll bring that out like a month later to avoid any and all leaks, spoilers, everything like that. I also think for the same reason, you're potentially going to have a global release time. So instead of being able to do like the New Zealand trick on Xbox and everything like that, it really would not shock me if it's like midnight American time on that Friday that it goes live. something like that. So what, like 6 a.m., something like that for us, depending on how they do it. I think that could be the case. So that, yeah, everyone then gets in at the same time. Switch rarely use cartridge, mostly codes in box, and no one moans. Oh, they do. Trust me, they moan. I mean, people moan about everything nowadays, but if you look on Nintendo Twitter, as I'll call it, when a game gets announced that it's coming out with a code in the box rather than a proper cartridge, people go mental. Do I think there'll be another game this hyped in the next decade or so? No. I think whenever Elder Scrolls comes out, that will be the next closest thing, but nothing will touch GTA in terms of hype, which is actually a bit of a hindrance for it potentially. It's going to be the most overhyped game of all time. That doesn't mean that it's going to be bad. It could be great. It just won't live up to the 100 out of 100 Metacritic rating game that so many people are expecting. Implosion, or Zach, thank you very, very much for the sub on Twitch and the membership on YouTube. 70 months and 79. My goodness. It's too hot. Heat will be the end of you. Manager at work slightly disconcerted about, at least at launch, no physical copies. Yep. It's always going to be the case. Am I a Leicester fan? Yes, I am. Rockstar genuinely mastered the way they worded the description of Ultimate Edition. Seems like a totally different game. Yep. What's your thoughts on Anderson costing 160 mil or 130? Well, if you ever want my thoughts on stuff like this, you should follow the footy channels. I now upload all of my short form content goes up on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels. Never thought I'd be saying that again, but they've been really successful. We've got like 600,000 views on Facebook in the last 2 weeks. Crazy. And TikTok. So I did a video earlier talking about Elliot Anderson and talking about who are the winners and losers in that deal. Pretty much the only loser, as it stands, is Newcastle. So, yes. Garrett, it's all good. Did I upload the Forza video in the end? No. It's not. It's impossible to 100% Forza for another month and a half at the bare minimum. So there is no video to upload yet. I was originally going to do one where it was Forza's 100% is ridiculous or that kind of thing, and then upload another one of me fully 100%ing it. But when they they made the achievement that was potentially going to take genuinely 1,000 hours take like 25 now. So after they did that, I decided no, I'll just upload it once it's all done. Is online coming out on release? We do know that it is not coming out on release. I imagine it might be early 2027. Zach, yes, I agree. Red Dead Redemption 3 will be massive, not GTA level though. No, I think this will be the... I honestly don't even know if GTA 7 hype would be anywhere near the level of 6. Because I don't imagine the next game cycle will take as long. I could be wrong. I mean, you'll have Red Dead Redemption 3, most likely in between. But, yeah, I just don't... I think that this has fallen at the time that has meant that the hype is just the highest it could ever be. Online is usually a month after release, following Red Dead 2 and GTA 5. Yeah, I just don't think that... I would be surprised if... The problem with the release date and the release of GTA Online is the delay. You say it's the last GTA game, it won't be. The game's coming out on the 19th of November, right? I would be very surprised if GTA Online... It feels like you either release it basically day one or in 2027. Because otherwise, your gap between the online and the normal release of the game is going to be really short if you're going to try and get it before Christmas, which would make the most sense. So, I don't know, man. I don't know how long it's going to take. We'll obviously be streaming a lot of it. We'll be uploading it as well. Vitinha is very good. Will so many people have next-gen consoles with price problems of memory? Firstly, before we answer that, can we just say it's not a next-gen console. These consoles came out 6 years ago. We're pretty much at the point where if we weren't having these like global memory shortages and stuff like that, the next gen of consoles would be coming out next year. The current gen of consoles have been out since late 2020. It's a... However, if people haven't got one by now, I mean, they might just skip this generation because prices are going up. Like, if you're looking to buy a current gen console to play GTA 6, the cheapest way to do that right now is to get an Xbox before August the 1st. That's when the next Xbox price goes up. PlayStation, it's looking like, is going to go up after that. Switch 2s are going to go up after that. We've just seen yesterday a load of Apple products go up in price. This is not a short-term thing. One of the like chip providers has just signed a new like 5-year deal at these prices. So if anything, they're going to go up more and more and more. So if you don't currently have a console that can play GTA, you might want to try and get one as soon as possible. GTA 5, I'm assuming you mean 6. Online might not be included with the game, could be a separate purchase. It won't be a separate purchase. People are just very, very confused because it says that GTA 6 is a single-player game. That's what it said for GTA 5. And then the online gets released as an update later on. It's not separate. It just won't be available on launch. Just packed R9. GG. How's GTA going to affect FC27 trajectory? Absolutely no idea. No idea. Bought a PS5 Pro last year already. Nice. Ellie, or Eli, thank you very much for following. You got all the cars, including the wheel spin ones, apart from the ones you just can't get due to them not being available. Which ones are they? Because I now have yet another spreadsheet for Forza of everything that I have remaining in the game to 100% it. So we've got... These are all of the cars that I need to obtain and the methods of obtaining them. All of them... It looks like all of them are available now. Either in the auto show, in the playlist, or in wheel spins. And then there's also... The 918 is in the journal. I don't know exactly where. I've then got these to take pictures of. And then these are remaining achievements and badges. So I'm getting there. I've done a fair bit of grinding over the last 24 hours. Earned like 900, maybe 1,000 skill points. and pump those into super wheel spins. I think I've done like 50 of them. And I've got some of the exclusive stuff off of there. There's still a lot to go. I did get a Ferrari 250, which I'm hopefully going to sell for 10 mil, so I could then start buying some stuff off the auction and then relisting it as well. So that could be good. If you miss the season weekly cars, are they gone for good? No, they'll come back. Some of them will come back via future playlists. Others will then go into like the aftermarket cars around the world later on. I have tried goals. I've streamed it a few times. I like it. Your older brother now held off on an Xbox One until GTA 6 comes. Same with current gen. At long last, we can play games again. That's insane. Red Dead Redemption 3 is early 2030s, you think? I agree. I agree. Crazy at Work relabeled PS5s. They were all an extra 40 to 60. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? You paid 200 for a Series S. That's pretty damn good, to be honest. PS6 might be a grand. See, this is the thing, right? I don't know. Red Dead Redemption 3 wouldn't make sense as the story after one we're going to. They could make it a prequel, a sequel. They could do whatever they want. Just make it completely different, but just in the same world. They'll do it because it's so globally loved. Yeah, the problem is with the next gen of consoles that were supposed to come out next year, with the current prices of everything, I just don't know if it happens. I feel like they might just have to push them back by a few years. Because it's going to be too expensive for people. And they're just not going to make the sales. So I think they might push them back. But then it doesn't look like there's going to be any slowdown for the prices of like memory and chips and everything like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You think next gen is going to happen as planned, as otherwise games are just going to be very few and far between with them waiting for next gen? I'm not sure. You got the wheel spin cars through auction house wasn't too hard. How on earth do you have the credits for that, though? The exclusive games to next gen could just mean no exclusives for years if they delay consoles. Yeah, like next. Well, you say next gen is PC hybrids. Xbox, yes, not PlayStation. The next PlayStation is supposed to be just a bigger and better PlayStation. The next Xbox is a PC console hybrid where you'll also be able to play your Steam games on your Xbox, as well as all your Xbox games. And then other launchers as well, maybe like Battle.net and stuff like that. Wonder if there's Word you could play Rune. Oh my god, imagine you could play RuneScape on your Xbox. Oh my god! That'd be the dream, wouldn't it? That would be the dream. But yeah, the Steam machine looks crazy expensive for what it is. So the Xbox Helix or whatever they end up calling it, yeah, it's going to be like a grand. So people aren't going to be willing to pay it. So I don't know what they do. I don't know if you have to delay it until hopefully maybe like the AI bubble bursts or something and these memory prices drop a bit. I don't know. Any new stuff will come out in 8 minutes. Had a few expensive cars, got to around 7-8 mil, bought each car, released them, came out with 2 mil left. The backup's like 7-8 mil now. But how did you do that when there are cars that cost like 20 mil? You bought your Xbox Series X 6 years ago and it's worth more than the price you paid. Yeah, same. I got my Series X and PS5 on release day. And yeah, probably two of the only things I own that haven't Lost value in life. How did you meet your girlfriend? The wonderful land of Tinder. A Tinder success story. Who would have believed it? Big Tinderella doing her job. Incredible sins. Yeah, exactly. Not only are the consoles going to cost a lot more due to component prices, but people have less money to spend on stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Would you say Vitinha is better than Pedri? I haven't used Pedri. I don't know. Next gen won't be as big of a jump compared to other gens. Don't think we'll ever have one again the size of 360 to Xbox One. Yeah, you're probably right. Did you get nervous meeting her? Deleted the apps 3 years ago. I guess to an extent, you're always going to have nerves because even if you've like, when did we probably spoke for 2 or 3 weeks a lot after matching. Went like on the platform and then off platform after maybe a few days and spoke so damn much for weeks before meeting for the first time. So you assume at that point you do know a good amount about each other and there's a level of trust there. But there is also a world where that person is crazy and you never know what's going to happen. But you can't always be thinking that, I don't know, the worst case scenario for something like that. Otherwise, you'll never get anywhere. You'll just be too scared to do anything. Jay, yes, I agree. 20 mil cars you got on auto show through car vouchers. If you go on Xbox offers, there's 4 car vouchers you can claim. Oh, right. I mean, that makes it easier, doesn't it? Paying. Sure. Doing World Cup stickers? No, too expensive. We tried to do the Prem one, but we didn't end up getting them all. I don't know if there's a world where we could potentially still go and like trade with people to fill out the rest of the book, but nah. You're 28, all your mates are getting married, feel very behind. Well, take it from me, I'm 31, nearly 32. I have been to... how many? 3 weddings. 4 weddings. 2 of my other mates are engaged. Pretty much all of them, aside from 1, are living in their own homes with partners. And I currently am not engaged and also not living in my own home. But hopefully, maybe, both of those things would change within the next year. The house situation should have. Barring something catastrophic happening, that should all be sorted, which is going to be very exciting. But you can't live your life based off of others. Otherwise, there's always the potential to feel down about stuff. And comparison, what was the saying? Comparison is the thief of joy? Something like that. Started traded his in for a slam, mostly overheating issue. One of my mates, his one overheats, which isn't great. Doesn't matter as long as you're happy. Being happy is the most important thing. Ryan, yep. I mean, even living together, the cost of living is just very, very high. So even once we move together, it's still not going to be easy. I don't use tactics. You only got 2 times 24 car vouchers. That got you most of the way. 2 times 20... you got 48 car vouchers. Sure, that gets you basically the whole way. Finding a lot of friend groups, the ones who seem behind are the ones having the most fun. It's true. It is true. Ralph, in what way? Tommy, thank you for following. How long we got? 1.5 minutes. Simps. Yep, I agree. I was always exactly the same. Always the same. Always the same. Always the same. All right, let's build one more of these, and then at 6 we will record. Ryan, same to you. And yeah, we'll basically just show off everything that comes out as part of 6 PM content. Let's go left back. Jay, okie dokie, enjoy, see you later. Zach, yeah, I like doing it a lot as well. Even just having like a little pub trip is always really good. Tomorrow, me and my mates are going out to watch the England game. It'll be pretty good. There's going to be a fair few of us there, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Barely have any auto show cars. I mean, yeah, but that does explain a lot. Who do you think you want to get? Whoever costs the most. Simple as that. Right, let's turn this off just in case you can hear it at all. So let's back out and back in, and let's record for 6 PM content, and then the plan is to record with Tom at about half. You say 7, something like that? I can't remember. Right, let's load in and let's see. Here we go. So here we are. The Glory Hunters promo has arrived. There are a load of crazy, crazy cards. Looking at all of these is absolutely mad. Of course, these are customizable ones where you can go and put them in the lab and apply your own playstyles onto these. So regardless of what their starting stats are, you can mold them to be what kind of player you want, which for some of these, especially like the lower rated ones, could actually turn them into pretty damn good players because the playstyles will be perfect. El Canoes, being a Stuttgart player, is kind of sad. It would have been nice to have one final Leicester card on this game, as it does take a long time to load in, but we're going to take a look at everything we've got today. Objectives, Evos, SBCs, and open up some packs. So, South America is where we're at. Glory Hunters. All of them launch with no playstyle pluses or playstyles and are fully customizable. To give your Glory Hunter items more glory, complete select objectives and SBCs to earn consumables that give you a 4th playstyle plus, exclusively for these cards. And the new Penalty Shootout live event is here, which is pretty fun. Lastly, to kick off your Glory Hunters 4th playstyle plus, claim a free Finesse plus Evo consumable. Okay. Showdown updates have started today. Player items now start with 3 playstyle pluses. If you win, you get a 4th and a +2. Nice. So let's look at everything that we've got today. But first, if you want to afford some of these and get millions of coins, like myself, go and check out Loot Bar down below. By far the cheapest place to get your coins on FC26 on all platforms. 10% cheaper than others and delivered in as fast as half an hour. Some of your favourite YouTubers are already using Loot Bar and the reviews are fantastic. And if you use my code BIRDIEX at checkout, then you'll get a bigger discount on your coin. And with Loot Bar's new self-login delivery system, you can reliably have the safest coins on the market, unlike other websites where there are many reviews of people getting cheated out of their coins. So go and check out Loot Bar in the description down below. So here we go. We start things off with the objectives. And first things first, South America Completionist gets you Carlos Alberto. Double 4-star, right back, centre back, 4 playstyle pluses, ridiculously good stats. Fantastic playstyles, maybe lacking bruiser, you could say, although it doesn't matter as much as it used to. It's still a very good card for free. You've got Paraguay and Ecuador, some of the cards you can get there. Uruguay, Ugarte, incredible. Colombia, Campaz, we got Brazil, Rayan. Wow, that's a pretty fun card. There is that Neymar. Score at least 2 goals in 10 separate matches while having 2 South American players in your starting 11, and you can get yourself Neymar. Okay. So he comes with these base playstyles, 92 rated. Can play on the left, at cam, at centre mid, or striker, double 5-star. There is your upgradable card. You've got Dante coming back once again. Fabinho. Let's quickly check who else was in here. Some older cards in Uruguay. We had De La Cruz. And in here we had Preciado. Okay, Argentina. You got Almada. A ratings reload Messi, Emi Martinez, and Romero that you can Evo. Gonzalez. There are so many cards, so many players. There is that 88 Winter Wildcard Dino once again that you can Evo. You also get a loan of his base cards. Okay. That's... Ooh. World-class difficulty. Okay, that's not that bad. You could do that relatively quickly. This one, we get a Great to the Game player pick. And in here we've got Forlan and some packs as well. Let's have a little look at live events. Have we got anything new here? Moment of Glory. Gets you some playstyles, coins, picks, packs, and evos. Journey of Nations, South Africa. More packs and stuff like that. Anything in campaign. Glory Hunters Week 1. You can get yourself some tokens and some more SP. There is also a crafting upgrade, with the overall reward being 100 rare gold players pack. That is not good. The final one is a 1 of 388 plus. I don't think you're really going to entice a lot of people with that, but sure. Let's look at evolutions. We have got anything new. Veni, Vidi, Vini. He arrived, he dazzled, he dominated. Evolve your player and channel the unstoppable attacking brilliance of Vinicius Jr. Incredible that they've actually named a player here. Normally they try and like vaguely describe someone and you figure it out, but they've actually said who it is. So a 93 can go up to a 95. Okay. So let's take my Messi here. And he would gain some pace. He's gaining 5-star skills, whoever you put in. Some shooting upgrades, more shooting upgrades, rapid plus. Agility, balance, trickster, reactions. Enforcer? Is Vinny known for enforcing? Don't know. Composure, ball control. Sure. I mean, it is 250,000 coins, which is kind of crazy. Putting it on someone like Joelinton would be crazy here, though. That card would be mental. Jesus Christ. Cherky would also be absolutely unbelievable. That's a very tempting one, I'm not going to lie. Do I have any Leicester cards that fit into this one? I mean, Pele immediately fits into another Evo. If you took the one that's left wing or right wing. That's kind of mad. We do have my Silko Thomas. Rafa Leao would also fit into here. Wow. Okay, well, lots of options to fit into that one, but it is very expensive. Is there a free one? There is. Rounded royalty. Max 92 must not be centre-back. And you basically just get a +2 on every single stat. And you can repeat it a couple of times. That's pretty damn good. Up to a max of 94. So if you've got someone very nicely well-rounded, maybe like a centre mid, like this Jordan James, for example, that you just want to bump that little bit, it's not bad. Right, SBCs, what do we got? What have we got? Sort by new. Glory Hunters Challenge 1, 10 by 84 is back. 2 of 8 playstyle plus pick. 1 of 3 92 plus UEFA winners or Path to Glory player pick. Okay, the only problem here is it's 92 plus, which probably doesn't really rule out any players. wasn't everyone that was a Path to Glory 92 or above? Maybe there are a couple of 91s. There's still going to be a lot of bad players in there, is the thing, for 3 squads. But, okay. You've got your crafting upgrade. So what does this need? You get a 580 plus for doing it. You just need 9 golds. Okay. So 9 golds, you get 5 back. It's not too bad. And we've also got this one. 1 of 3, 83 plus Summer Tournament Nations player pick is there. Anthony Gordon is 5-star, 4-star. Left wing, right wing striker. Pretty good stats. Obviously, you choose all of your play styles. And interestingly, he is in the Men's National League for England rather than a Barcelona player. So, okay. Was that actually the case with all of these cards? I didn't even notice that when we loaded in. Are all of these cards in the National League? If FootGG would load, we'd be able to find out. New players. God, it's so laggy. Not all of them, but some of them. How bizarre. So, like, John Stones is Prem. Okay. Maybe the players that... But then Rashford's in there. And he's Barca. I don't know their logic, but it's EA. Okay, Festival of Football Showdown. We've got South Africa. I hope they do showdowns for every single remaining game once we get past the group stages. That would be absolutely sick, EA. Please do it. 4-star, 5-star on him, striker or cam. I mean, no one's really going to use that card as it stands. Schaffelberg, though. It doesn't really have the playstyles to be amazing either. Although he can play left back, which is fun. Okay, so I think that is everything new right there. Let's open up a couple of packs and see if we can get anything good to kick things off for Glory Hunters. If the game would work. We'll back out and we'll go back in just in case that's bugging it a little bit. Which it wouldn't surprise me because this game struggles a lot. It really, really does at times. So, come on. We want to be seeing Messi, Dembele, Neymar, Van Dijk, Bruno. So, who's in the National League? Neymar, Fati, Alvarado, Arnautovic, and Gary Rodriguez. I'm assuming it's potentially just players that are not in leagues that are in the game. And then they've randomly put Gordon into that league as well, instead of just making him a Barca card. Which is very odd, but hey-ho. EA do their own thing, don't they? They also, I mean, this has to be one of the worst updates we've had all year. Why does it take so long to get into the game? I'm trying to open up some packs, EA. Come on! I want to see what we can get. Come on. Let me in. Thank you. So we've got 5 times 87. We've got 3 of these. We've got 2 1084s. Oh, okay. It's going to do this. So we get one. Oh, no. A star performer. Kevin Lanini. 4-star, 5-star. Comes with 1 playstyle plus. Okay. Is that what they all come with? I haven't really seen any of the star performers. That seems bizarre, but okay. We'll take it. It's a player that I can use in videos. Maybe he costs 12k. Next pack, we get absolutely nothing, unless they don't walk out, which is a possibility. No, not this time. Because EA do EA things. And the game breaks over and over and over again. Surely there's not that much hype for this random promo compared to the last few. Surely. We've got 3 5 times 87s. Do we get anything good? Yes! We start off with a card. Who on earth is that? So, Okafor and... Oh, it's Bilal! Okay, I'll take a double. Sure. That's pretty solid, isn't it? Okafor, 95 rated. And Bilal, one of our own that got away. Double 4-star on him. And then Okafor is 4-star, 5-star. Can play up front, on the left, or at cam. He looks pretty damn good, I can't lie. Maybe there's a world the video I record later on is on Okafor. We will see. We've got 2 more of these packs to open, and then we'll just see if there's anything crazy in the store that's a decent value. In the second 587, we don't get one, which is a bit of a shame. 488s and a Gyökeres is not too surprising, to be honest with you. So let's quickly check the store before we open up our last one, just in case there isn't anything that we want to open up here. Global limits. I mean, we do normally each week open up one of these. And then we have the Evo stuff in packs. Premium Festival Football Glory Hunters Guarantee Pack. I haven't opened up anything like this in a while. There could be a world where I open that up for the video later, which you will probably see tomorrow. Let's do the 587, and if we don't get anything good in here, maybe we'll open up that pick. Did we get anything? No. Fine. You win, EA. I'll open up one of your picks. If you would let me get into your store to be able to do that. That'd be fantastic. Thank you. Global limits, 175k. The store is very, very much bugged out, but let's open up this pack. Do we get anything? Gold is not what we want to see. Anything other than gold? It's not great. It's not great. There's one. We get Lukic. Followed by gold. And another one. We get Bunu. Okay. We'll take 2 new cards from that pick. Not too bad. Especially as you have to craft the cards yourself. Right, okay. It could have been a lot better, but I guess it could have been worse because worst case scenario, we have 25k or something like that. We'll quickly check just in case Bunu costs 400,000 coins. I think he's probably going to be 15k. Let's have a look. Bunu goes for a whopping 14k. Woo! Do we take it or let's just put him in the club because there's a world that I use them later on. So we will keep them just in case that is the what happens later. Let's do this. Oh, interesting. I can already open up one of those. Oh no, that hasn't updated yet. But I could. Oh. That would mean that I'd need to earn another... What would I have left? I'd have 100 points. I would need to earn another 550 points. Because I normally open one of these up with curbs each week. But there's a world I could open it up for the video with Tom. But yeah, I would need to earn 550 points. How many wins is that? Is that nearly guaranteed? 550 we need. I'd need to get 10 wins. Okay. Okay. Is the PC struggling because of the heat? It won't be because of the heat. It's because my PC is old. And so streaming on Twitch vertically and horizontally, whilst also streaming on YouTube and on TikTok, it just takes up a lot of resources whilst also streaming, also recording, sorry, the video. And then opening up different websites and stuff, more tabs, it all adds up to the point where it will seem laggy. Right, but let's upload that. And hopefully it doesn't lag things too much. But yeah, 10 wins. We could get that. So I think that might be what I do later, is open up that pick and see if I can get... Right, let's turn this back on. Because, Christ, it's warm! The weather's been fine for me today because we got our portable AC. Free Neymar and Dino is what we'll title the video. Seems to make the most sense. But yeah, it could be a lot worse, heat-wise, for me. This is working, so it's okay. I know, we showed off Neymar as part of the video. Right, so we'll get this video uploading, and then we'll sort the thingy. What's it called? Thumbnail. Because that will most likely lag my PC opening up Photoshop. Which, it's not ideal that your PC starts to become like a bit laggy when we're going through the like price hikes of the decades. For PC parts, so you can't really upgrade it at all. But oh well. Right. Come on then. Let's actually close that. Because that shouldn't be pulling through there. It's not. Okay, I didn't need that open at all. Right, Photoshop, you're going to lag that PC. So if the camera and everything, the frame rate starts to drop, don't be surprised. Jack, yeah, looks like you'll potentially get in for like 15 mil. Which wouldn't really be bad for anyone involved, really. What game are you looking forward to tonight? Norway, France. Welcome to Photoshop. Is there a reason why it's not showing me my files? Oh, there we go. My God, the lag. It is so bad. Haaland being rested tonight? Really? What is the group standings? Does that make any sense? Norway, France, table. I mean, I guess they're already through. And their expectation is that they won't win, even if they play their main team. They'll still come second, so... I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world to do that. But it is a shame. It would be a shame. Right, let's quickly open up this. Oh, what a waste of time that was. Okay, fantastic. No need for that. You can get a 3 times 94 Glory Hunters pack for 250 tokens. Oh, in the normal token store. I haven't spent anything in that. I might do the Evo, and then outside of that, I don't know what I want to do. Right, we need this player pick, though, here for this thumbnail. And then we'll put in Neymar. One of the banging new cards, and Ronaldinho. As our thumbnail. Right. So who was in it? Messi. All Cape Verde at 1 AM. Of course. Right. Messi. Wait, why did they give him a star performer if they're then going to put him in this promo anyway? That seems a bit stupid, but oh well. EA, I guess. And then Ronaldinho. Which card was it? This one. Oh no, I need... Oh, balls. Let's try this again. And then we want Messi. All right. Get those in the thumbnail. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba da ba da ba ba. I'm breaking out of this cage. Right. So we'll put you there. We'll move Dino over to the right. Neymar to the left. That should do as a thumbnail. Lovely. Right. Just pack Dembele and Rashford. What playstyles to use? Whichever ones you have the most fun using. You don't have to go down the meta route. If you like Trickster Plus, put Trickster Plus on them. If you like whipping crosses in, go for that. That's the beauty of this system that we've now got in place, is whatever you want, you can do. You don't have to conform to EA's choices or the community choices. You do you. Right. That video is done. Lovely. Okay. There's a milestone objective if you missed it. Yeah. There's no fun left in the game, just running down the line. Then there's no point in asking that question. Go for the most meta option, if that's what your opinions of the game are. There's no point using anything other than the meta. Milestones. What, this one? Or this? Finesse shot plus. Intercept plus. Ping pass plus, anticipate plus, rapid plus, and technical plus. Okay. So, wait. Moment of Glory live events. Moment of Glory live event. I thought this was going to be the penalty shootout. Join this event and earn your Moment of Glory. Apparently not. Seasonal? Maybe it is that. We'll try this. John, that's not too surprising. Countries, regions, maximum 5 in squad. Okay, let's switch to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Argentinians. Let's get another one in here, because I think we needed 6 players from South America. You can go in. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So we just need a full bench of like Argentinians. And then we can go. Star Fox arrived at... Oh, I didn't even realize that was here. Wow. Fair enough. That's pretty solid. Hopefully it's good. All right, let's try this thing out, shall we? See what it's all about. If you are enjoying the stream, if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you want more streams, videos, and shorts. And if you're watching on Twitch or TikTok, you can follow for more. And that'd be amazing. Amazing. Amazon pushed it back a day. Oh dear. Right, here we go then. So, in theory, this is the penalty shootout mode. That it is. So we are straight into pens. The ping in every single game that I play is normally like low 20s. Every game. Bang! Bang, 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 ba bang, ba bang, bang. Oh! Close, but no cigar, sir. The fact you can get less than 10 ping on this game genuinely blows my mind. I wonder whether I would love the game if I could play it on that kind of ping. Because it is ridiculous. I see the guys like Nick, Andy, and there's a few others that they play this game and it's like 10 ping and it never changes from that. It is the most consistent connection you could have. And I'm so jealous of that. Because it would just be based on like where the servers are. Right, we win our first game in the penalty shootout mode. Lovely. So, what were the other objectives to do with that? Wait, you get 12 attempts. What? Oh, you get 12 attempts per day. Why? Why not just make it unlimited? It actually counts as 3 separate goals in a penalty shootout, surprisingly. I mean, okay, I'll take it. It shouldn't, but sure. Score 5 goals in the event. Score at least... Right. So, at a minimum, you're going to need 18 games here to get this objective done. Or 18 penalty shootouts. Why would you... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Why would you make it so that you have a limited amount per day? That's bizarre. Simps, what do you mean exactly? Two gig also upload speed being the same as download. That would be unbelievable. My God. Why scoring 3 not tracked? I'd have to look at that again. 2 of 8. We already got a finesse one. Low driven. I don't know. What's this? I'd like to see those details about Virgin rolling that stuff out. Virgin Media's Gig 2 is the UK's first widely available residential 2 gig work per second broadband service. Let's have a look. The worst ping than OpenReach. Not exactly sure why. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? You say, why scoring 3 not tracking? Because I didn't have 6 players from any of these. That's why it's 18 games needed. Network expansion in your area. Our super fast broadband is about to land in your neighborhood. Learn all you need to know and reach out if you need us. How do I see? Whether you're the homeowner, you can use our postcode checker to register your interest in joining our network. Tap notify me when available. But where? Broadband in my area. Right. Our super fast deals are right up your street. Gig 1 fiber broadband. That might be what we already have. I think it is. I think we already have that. And then it doesn't say anything about Gig 2 on here. Media Gig 2. Waiting for OpenReach full fiber trees in the front, pausing that rollout so they can do it. So what you're saying is, in the future, when it comes to like looking at places to move, try and find places that have OpenReach infrastructure rather than old Virgin infrastructure or BT. Jack, that's pretty cool. Gary, yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's in a different area. Okay. Just check this. Oh, we already did. Okay. Would be ideal. BT uses OpenReach. Not sure how new Virgin Media rollout compares. Oh, that's not easy. EE, BT, Sky, Vodafone all use OpenReach. Okay. I remember us getting a leaflet through the door of some form of company saying that, yeah, they are working on bringing their systems to our area. Oh, it might be hyper optic. I can't remember exactly, but that rings a bell. I mean, it's not something to worry about at this moment in time, but yeah. Yeah, making every player striker in your team's the new meta. I did wonder why our previous opponent had players all over the place, but that makes sense. If it's just a penalty shootout, you just put in as many people with high penalty stats as possible, surely. And go from there. Lineups confirmed. Is Haaland starting? No. Dembele, Elise, Doué, and Mbappe are, though. It's available. Go to them if French can't roll out to us. Well, I guess we'll have to look again when it comes round to it, which is not yet. No idea how they didn't save that. That looked really, really... Oh, what a save. That was a dreadful pen. No. Wow. I'm not bothering to look at what speeds we can get because nothing's changing here. What will be relevant is what we can get wherever we end up going. But pretty much anywhere you can get gig internet at this stage. It's just whether you can get it from every company, depending on the infrastructure, I guess. Or whether you are locked to one company like Virgin being the only one that has the proper setup to get you those kind of speeds where you are. To house, whereas Virgin 2 gigs full fiber to the property. So that's basically the same as if you got business line internet. That's pretty much what that was, I believe. Right? You would have stuff going directly to your property rather than from the communal cabinet kind of thing. So I guess that's the thing to look for, really, is if you have stuff like that. That, yeah, is direct to you. Bottom left. Oh, bottom right. Full fibre from all places. Right. I think that is what I would describe as business line internet in the past. But I didn't know that that's what it actually meant. But that now makes sense. As a minimum. It's hard. Right. There's 2 down. One more to go for the Argentina squads, and then we can move on to another continent. Because to be fair, once you've got the win ones out the way, it's not that bad. The other ones, I think you had to score 3. For an 8 gig service, 80 quid a month. That's crazy. I haven't even heard of them. But it just goes to show nowadays the amount of different companies, wow, that will be able to like either have their own or tap into each other's infrastructure. It's kind of crazy. Ah. No! The 3 being their back 5. It was ballsy. Ah, I had a feeling they'd go low. I just guessed the wrong side. No! We need a miracle. A 1 in 5. Top left. Ah. I mean, at least it's a quick mode, right? You're probably spending a minute, maybe 2 minutes if it's a long shootout to progress. Jackson benched as well. I mean, what's their situation saying? Senegal. FOP mob table won't load. That's always fun. Let's try again. So they've rotated massively. I guess because they're out either way. Like, barring a miracle, Senegal are going to be out of the World Cup, so why not give a go to basically everyone that you've brought in the squad? The only way that they stay in the tournament is if they win like 5-0. So, even then, it might not be enough. Oh, you wouldn't go the same spot back to back. Buying up a load of smaller local fibre providers. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Again, right now it's not that relevant for us, but in the future it most certainly will be. And I guess the longer you go, the more likely it is that these infrastructures and setups are improving and growing and spreading. So it'd be even more likely that there's options by that point. Right. So that, I believe, is the not the Argentina, the South America part of the objective done. It also means that we've done this to get some of these old cards. I mean, sure. Argentina, we get a 2x84. Fantastic. This, no, Glory Hunters week 1, scoring 5. The fact that this counts, score a goal in 5 separate matches, is pretty good. I'll take that. George! That sounds like a dub to me. Good. Hopefully that is it sorted. So we get a 3x86 for the South Americans done there. Full government, full fibre rollout by end of this year and beyond. That's where lots is happening. But in terms of everywhere being able to have fibre or direct fibre? Or whatever you called it. Full fibre. Oh, that is what you said. So you, in theory, should be able to get direct to your house by the end of the year. Or I guess maybe next year or the year after if you're in a more rural place. Right, we need 6 Europeans. Yeah, this is cool. There's a little mode. I like it. Direct, 90% of the UK have some in. Yeah, that's sick. I love that. Right, Europeans. Who have we got? Pina. Vicky. Oh, we're only allowed 5 nations, aren't we? Okay, let's back that up a little bit then, I guess. Germany, English, French. And then let's continue. French. Tradable Rashford. Was buzzing, thought surely money and meh. Really? Because I'm recording with Tom later. I'm intrigued to see what kind of players I could use then. He's 310k. Wow. That's the kind of player we record on. That's mad. Marlon's extinct. Okay. Some interesting prices on these. Some of it was also ridiculously cheap. It is very much silly season on this game, yeah. It's a bit dumb, isn't it? What are we doing here? French, German, English. Yeah, that's really good to hear. Hopefully things will be sorted by the time we go. Right, we do have max 5. Okay, sorted. So ideally, we win our first 3. It's probably not going to happen, but you never know. You never know. The moment of glory. All right, a few more followers. Nice. A few more views is always nice. That goes up to nearly 5k. Fantastic. There's Insta. Insta's got some more follows and likes. Keep everything rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Oh! Oliver Kahn's got concussion. Wow. Wow, down the middle, back to back. Oh dear. It's not looking great. GG! That was a quick one. That was a quick one. It's a bit frustrating, actually, that they have made this maximum 12 a day. This would have been a fun mode to just have in the game. Especially as I guess you could probably do like Evos in it as well. It counts as games in live events, so... Although I think I've done one Evo in like the past 2 weeks, so... Yeah, I've enjoyed it as well. What a questionable team. Sorry, what? So many people go top right with their first pen. Really hope Bryce isn't wrist tomorrow. I mean... Yeah, we probably will rotate. Oof! Wouldn't be surprising at all. Most teams are doing it. Other than France. Who are just like, yeah, we'll just go all out. We don't need to, but YOLO. Bam. Yeah, we would be 5 o'clock next Wednesday if we win tomorrow. So I need to figure out what I'd be doing for that one. Because, like, if my mates are at work, family, girlfriend, all at work, do I go out into town and watch it? Do I do a watch-along? I don't know. Maybe I'll go and see what it's like in town. Because I am watching tomorrow's game in town with my mates. But the main, like, place where you can watch it is ticketed. And we're not going there. So maybe I could do that on Wednesday. Wow. I didn't even need to save it while standing down the middle. No. Oh my. That's the worst penalty I've done all year. But my God, I hit it absolutely perfectly on that circle. This is ridiculous. By far the longest one we've had. I was going to say, I think he went top left with him last time. Because he started off by going top right. And then went on the left. So I wondered if he'd do it again. He did. Now, the curse on Harry Kane was lifted. He's allowed to score now. So... GG! You love to see it. Oh dear, what on earth happened to YouTube? Maybe we had ads. If not, that's bizarre. Right, we need 2 more wins. We got 5 more attempts, right? Bum. 5 attempts. So there's a world we could get this one and was it Africa that you need to win 3 done today? It's unlikely that we win 6 penalty shootouts in a row, but it's not impossible. Some people are bad at pens. It's not quite as close to real life in terms of being 50-50. There are some people that are stinky on this game. Right. Game on. Rivellino. Ooh. Use the logic that other people go top right first time. Oh my god. Although maybe people expect you to go left if you've got a left footer. Is that like if you like noted down all of the stats of like all of your penalty shootouts, I imagine there are multiple patterns that would emerge on this game that link into what people do in certain scenarios. Like, as I say, if they have a left footer on their first penalty, are they more likely to go left or right? If they have a penalty saved, are they more likely to go the opposite side, down the middle, the same side, straight afterwards? What percentage of people like copy your penalty route compared to having their own? It would be an interesting thought experiment to look at it all. But it's so much effort. I would still say, out of the 5 different spots you can go, I imagine top right is the most common for people to go for their first penalty. It feels like that's the case. But whether it actually is or not, who knows? Oh, oh, it's so lovely and cold. Right. So that's twice that my opponent has dived left when I've had a left footer going first. Just a good pen. You had to dive early to save that one. As I would have for that. Jesus. Not a great pen. Definitely a savable one. Wow. That might be the best pen we've actually seen in all of these. I changed my mind at the last second. I mean, it was a good pen either way. I was going to go down the middle, but I changed. Right. Lovely! Such a nice way to get SBCs done. I think it's really sad that the game has got to a point where so many people now feel the need to use the likes of Foot Genie, Easy SBC, all of these things, because things have got so convoluted, and not just that, but also... Oh. Okay. Time consuming. It's a problem. Do they have any interest in alleviating that problem going forward? Probably not. But the thing is, they try and get rid of some of these things. Like, what was the other? Pale tools was one that was being used all the time for a few different things. And they basically implemented one of Pale Tool's features into the game to try and stop people from using that outside of a outside of the game for it. So maybe they'll do the same going forward and just try and make things easier for people. North America. Okay. Yeah, North America is the other one that we need to win. Interesting that they have a Europe crossover, but not for the rest. Feels a bit bizarre. So what North Americans do we have? Surely not loads. So, United States. Or they go full in and scrap the web app. I mean, they could. They could. I was going to say, I also have this Pulisic. I know that. Then I guess we've got Canada. And from here, we've got this Jonathan David. That's about it in terms of really good shooting. What's the other one? Mexico. I don't know what I've got. Nothing really. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more. Okay. I mean, we can just put in... Got 85 penalties. That's enough. Controller batteries are low. Oh, no. And then we'll just slot the rest of these guys in. There we go. And then on the bench, we probably just need to get rid of a couple of these just to get those nations down. Right. We still have too many. Joking. United States. There. Are we good now? Thank you. That's all right. Rates up there, rates up. I think web app only still exists because it's the same code as years ago. Next rebuild, and it could go. That wouldn't surprise me. Makes things a bit easier for you. Oh yeah, that's why everyone uses all of these tools. It saves people so much time and effort that you're sort of like putting yourself at a disadvantage if you don't use them. The first penalty in the last 3, my opponent has dived left. Oh dear, Neymar. I thought they might bottle it and go down the middle. was like when Kepa stood to the side and Van Dijk just smashed it straight past him. Oh, this guy is having a nightmare so far. GG! Right, we got 2 more attempts available to us today before we run out. And then we'd have to do more tomorrow to finish off that objective. Can we go? Oh, it'd be 7 in a row, wouldn't it? Can we win 7 penalty shootouts in a row? I mean, that is 5, which isn't bad going. So even if we lose these 2, it was still a good run. What are the odds they don't dive? 4 in a row have dive left on the first pen. Just packed 97 Dembele. That's insane. Tradable? Untradeable? What we saying? Oh, they dived last second. That's insane, though. 6.5 mil for Dembele. Oh, 6 mil. It's madness. 6 penalty shootouts in a row. I mean, even if we lose this one, to go 8 and 4 in pen shootouts would be a sick record. 9 and 3 would be mental. Getting in the psychology of penalty taking. Again, we've had 4 people in a row now dive left on the first penalty. Is it a coincidence? I went against my own logic of most people going top right on their first pen. That guy went right. Okay. I was going left anyway. Borough last 3 games, Wolves, Borough last 2 away games. Oh my god, what a pen. No! Back to top right to finish it off. Surely I wouldn't go in the same spot that I had it saved. And then surely he wouldn't go top right again after he got it saved there. Oh, wait. Yes, he would. No! I had it! I just needed to press the left the tiniest bit less. Damn! We got every single mind game right there as well. Damn, I blew it. It's frustrating. Seven penalty shootout wins in a row. 9 wins, 3 losses. That's quite good going. In what, in theory, is a 50-50 game mode. Clearly, we've got some kind of psychology going on that is working. Or we're just pretty lucky. USA done. What do we get from USA? Tyler Adams. Okay. And then that means we are now... We've done a chunk of this. Max 93. Give your qualified player the cam position. Trust them with the tempo, the space, and the final decision. 5-star skills. Quick step tiki-taka plus. Okay. What kind of player could we put in? Who can't play cam? I guess that's kind of what you want to put it on. Do we have a random card that would be handy to be able to play cam for videos and stuff like that? Like Giroud randomly gets used. Could put it on someone random like Kieran Tierney. That would be a fun one to whack out in a video. Yeah, I've got Kieran Tierney at cam. Why not? The objective is playing the penalty shootout game mode, and you have to win 3 shootouts with 3 different sets of players, and you have to score 3 in a shootout with 3 different sets of players. But you only get 12 a day. So I now have to wait until tomorrow to try and get these 2 last ones done. To get 2 3x85s, 150 tokens, playstyle plus pick, and a 787. How do you add 4 playstyle pluses to him? You need to go to the Evo lab and put them on there. Ooh. Do I try and do this? Maybe I should. Maybe for Curbs' video. This. God, we are so far away. Gary, I haven't used them. So I honestly have absolutely no idea. Oh, this is what someone was on about. They chose the pack over Sophia Wilson. Although the game doesn't let me preview it, so that's good. Oh, okay. That's fine. So if I bought the pass, I think I'd skip a couple of levels as well. So what would I get to? 20? How much is that? 3,500. So if there's one of those earlier on, we'd get to like level 24. So we'd have some good packs. So maybe I'll do that ahead of the Curbs vid. But today, I think I'll open up the... Oh, this should be there now. Oh, Cunha. Oh, this card would be sick as well. I think that's the first player from these that I've been tempted to go for. Gary, no. I don't hear anything about any cards that I don't use, because I don't watch streams, I don't watch videos. I have no idea. This is the one. 3 of 12, 94 plus Foth Glory Hunters Team 1 player pick. This is what will open for Tom's video. Let's quickly have a little look. So what are these? Glory Hunters. I want these to be sorted by... How do I choose what they're sorted by? I don't know. How many bad players are there? Is the question. 94 plus. Are there 12 cards that are less than 50k for 94 plus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. So no. You'd be guaranteed to get at least one player that's worth... Well, no. You'd be guaranteed to get 3 players that are worth 50k or more. The question is whether you hit any of the big ones. And I mean, even someone like John Stones, who's 150k, could be really, really good. Somerville could be really good. Kante. Again, Rashford. Courtois. I mean, Rashford looks sick. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we will we'll open that up later and we'll see what we get. So that's going to be the video that we record with Tom, which will be starting shortly. I recorded with Curbs the other day. I'm going to upload, I think, both of those videos. Maybe I'll upload both of them tomorrow because I will be out for most of the day. I'm going out, I think, for 3. Obviously, our game's at 10, but we're basically going to have a day sesh, to be honest. So, potentially tomorrow, I upload the Curbs video in the morning, and then the video with Tom in the afternoon. Yeah, because our games are the first ones tomorrow at 10 p.m. So I think I get the Curbs video done and edited and out, and that will go live at like 9 a.m. And then the video on that pack that I'll do with Tom, I'll upload at maybe midday. I think we'll do that. That sounds good to me. Oh, now possibly got a serious injury. Yeah, I have. I've seen that. So that's going to be my plan for the next day or two. Hopefully that all sounds good to the lot of you. Hopefully the England game is going to be unbelievable, and we'll do a video after that game finishes as well. And yeah, I hope that everyone has a fantastic weekend. The next stream, let's quickly have a little look. What's going on Sunday? Anything? Not really. So could potentially stream on Sunday because it's not going to be as hot. Like the last few days, it's just been horrible. So being able to stream without having to have aircon and stuff is going to be bliss. So potentially Sunday. And maybe we can finally try out Copper City. I want to stream some more Forza and stuff like that as well. Build up an absolute ton of super wheel spins and stream that and get the last link skills and stuff. Because the first game on Sunday is at 8 p.m. Whereas Monday, Brazil play Japan at 6. Wait, when are the last group games? Last group games are like late Saturday going into Sunday morning. So maybe we'll do a YouTube video for the footy channel for Sunday. As well as some TikToks of like our team of the group stage and stuff like that. And then my predictions for the round of 32. What's Copper City? like football management sim game that is like you're organizing the match day kind of thing. So yeah, we'll check that out when we can. But that's going to be the rough plan across the 2 channels for the weekend. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much to anyone that liked, followed, subscribed, became a member on YouTube, or remembered, or resubbed on Twitch. I appreciate every single one of you. Good night, everybody. See you soon. In a bit.